Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Killed IRL and today I'm going to be reacting to a video from the quartering, and if you like this video then perhaps you should check out more stuff from them. A link to this video will be in a pinned comment down below. Without any further ado,
The pad is clear. We are a go for launch.
You are the holy shit, you guys! Can this year get any
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the quartering.
okay, first of all, W intro, like damn. I like how he does this edits and everything. They're pretty good.
Suspect we're gonna have more than a few Twitter news videos today, as I believe currently he's meeting with Twitter staff, and everything I'm sure will leak out of that. He also addressed some stuff about the firings, which I'm going to cover in a follow-up video here. But I'd say it's all but official now. The deal is done. The money is already transferring. And Elon himself, Elon Musk, I bought Twitter. Elon Musk is officially Twitter's new dad, at least according to Elon Musk, who says he hopes the platform will continue to be a digital town square for years to come. The Tesla SpaceX boss explained his reasons for the $44 billion purchase Thursday, saying, "There's currently a great danger in social media that will splinter into far-right and far-left wing echo chambers that generate more hate and divide our society."
Okay, so that's a lot of like American political talk and everything, and I'm not really here for it, but I do understand what he's talking about, because I do remember there was a situation where like political parties didn't like the dislike button on YouTube or some shit. I believe that was why they got rid of it on YouTube. I mean, there is an extension on Firefox, which I just recently found out how I can see the dislike button for things once again, like how many people vote for it and all that kind of stuff. Apart from that, if this is actually Elon Musk who wrote this, who says he hopes the platform will be a digital town square, like, that's some really good writing, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if that's props to TMZ or Elon himself, but that's pretty, I like it.
He continues, "In the relentless pursuit of clicks, much traditional media has fueled and catered to these polarized extremes, as they believe that's what brings in the money. But in doing so, the opportunity for dialogue is lost. That's why I bought Twitter. I didn't do it because it would be easy, and I didn't do it to make more money. I did it to help humanity, whom I love. And I do so with humility, recognizing that failure in pursuing this goal, despite our best efforts, is a very real possibility." Elon.
Actually, I don't know why I just paused there like that. That was actually really nice. Just wanted to kind of sink in a little bit more. Props to the meme.
Elon's Twitter bio also reflects his new purchase as well, calling himself Chief Twit. There's also a video circulating this week showing the guy roaming around about headquarters with moving boxes. Like we said, it closes on the book. It closes the book on what turned out to be a bitter acquisition, one that almost didn't happen when Elon threatened to pull out at the last minute. That's something he normally doesn't do. Remember, he said that Twitter wasn't giving enough info on bots and spams and all this kind of stuff. There's been talk about what Elon might aim to change at Twitter now that he's in charge. You recall, it all started with gripes about free speech being severely limited on the platform, and all signs point to him loosening the rules a bit about what's acceptable to tweet, much to the chagrin of many critics, including current employees. Well, good. You see that here, I want to pull up the bank article. Banks have started, this was late yesterday, 6:44 p.m. Banks have started send the $13 billion in cash backing Elon Musk's Twitter takeover, signaling the $44 billion deal for the social media company is on track to close by the end of the week. I mean, you're not.
Goddamn. Banks? Like what the fuck? The banks see this as like a profit in their back pocket in the years to come, pretty much. That's what they say. And they're only giving up 13 billion? Okay, and signaling the $44 billion deal, man. God damn. This shit's like massive as fuck. The moment you start putting billions in front of things, like, yeah, to put it like in perspective, one can of soup is like $1. That's like 44 billion cans of soup. But like, damn, like when you talk about those numbers, like, what the fuck? That's crazy. Still in today's day and age, like, this is like, what the fuck?
Not sending the money unless all the I's are dotted and all the T's are crossed. Like, that's quite frankly, that's the last step, is the money. You also saw this article here where he tweeted out basically the only, something that the owner would.
Hey, I don't skip stuff like that. I want to reach out personally to share my motivation in acquiring Twitter. There has been much speculation about why I bought Twitter and what I think about advertising. Most of it has been wrong. The reason I acquired Twitter is because it is important to the future of civilization to have a common digital town square where a wide range of beliefs can be debated in a healthy manner. Okay, so like, I'll be honest. That would be how I would describe YouTube back in the day. But like, too many conforming to like what I would consider little people as well. Like, what the hell? I mean, these are your politicians and everything. Sure, they have a voice and it should be heard. But their voice shouldn't be heard to drown out the voices of everyone else. This is politics that they are talking about. You're supposed to be, you are for the people. Yet, what the fuck did they get? Silence the fucking whole community. Without resorting to violence. There is currently great danger that social media will splinter into far right wing and far left wing echo chambers that generate more hate and divide our society. I agree with that. It honestly looks like that already. Just not as toxic because we don't see either side of them because they are already in their echo chambers, so to speak. In the relentless pursuit of clicks, much of tradition media has fueled and catered to those polarized extremes as they believe that is what brings in money. But in doing so, the opportunity for dialogue is lost. Yeah, shouldn't really be focused on money when it's all about humanity at the end of the day. Like, this is politics and everything. You guys kind of dropping the ball on what should be top priority. It's funny how one billionaire is kind of like seeing this and just thinking to do something about it, instead of the right people, the people who put themselves in that position. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Where he tweeted out basically the only, something that the owner would tweet out. I wanted to reach out personally to share my motivation.
God damn it. And now you start reading it. My bad.
Speculation about why I bought it.
Is it Zach or is it Jeremy?
What I think about advertising. Most of it's been wrong. The reason I acquired Twitter is because it is important to the future of civilization to have a common digital town square where a wide range of beliefs can be debated.
I like the sound of that. A digital town square,
without
man.
resorting to raising hands.
That wording is how I would describe almost every MMO, a digital town square. Whether it be Grendel or what's mine? Oh my god, I can't believe I've forgotten this. Okay, I need to think of one. Shit, how many MMOs have I played and like none of them are coming to mind right now? Fuck, just pick an MMO. Fuck it, I'll go Grand Theft Auto and say they don't have a town square. I considered my town square in Grand Theft Auto the all of Southside. There we go.
There is currently great danger that social media will splinter into far right and far left wing echo chambers that generate more hate that divide our society. In the relentless pursuit of clicks, much of traditional media has fueled and catered these polarized extremes as they believe that's what brings in the money. So we saw this quoted in the article. That's why I bought Twitter. I didn't do it because it would be easy. I didn't do it to make more money. I did it to try to help humanity, whom I love. And I do so with humility, recognizing the failure of pursuing this real possibility. He goes, that said, Twitter obvious cannot become a free-for-all hellscape where anything can be said with no consequences. In addition to adhering to the laws of the land, our platform must be warm and welcoming to all, where you can choose your desired experience according to your preferences, just as you can choose, for example, to see movies or play video games ranging from all ages. I also very much believe that advertising, when done right, can delight, entertain, and inform you. It can show you a service, your product, or medical treatment that you never knew existed, but it's right for you. For this to be true, it's essential to show Twitter users advertising that is as relevant as possible to fit their needs. Low relevancy ads are spam, but highly relevant ads are actually content. That's fair. Fundamentally, Twitter aspires to be the most respected.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. As someone who is trying to create kind of like what I'm doing on YouTube right now, I'm a live streamer and a music producer and everything. I don't want my main source of income. I mean, I have a job and everything, but I don't want my main source of income to come from subscriptions for live streaming and everything. I live stream for free and I do whatever I want when I live stream. But my kind of like donation or anything that anyone can kind of like help me with is basically just by listening to my music and everything. That's kind of the way how I want to, if I could, retire that way. Retire basically live streaming, making music, and people just listening to my music. That's what I could call a fitting kind of end. I want it to be like purely from AdSense. You know, if I can survive my retirement from AdSense, that's a happy life for me, man. Like I really like that, and so that's kind of what I'm seeing from this. You know, ads and everything being too intrusive with the ads, kind of like how Twitter, no, not Twitter, sorry, Twitch, kind of like how Twitch is right now. I do remember there was one live stream that I went to go check out, and I got hit with 8 unskippable 30-second ads that killed my interest to even check out that streamer, even though they had like quite a lot of views and everything. I was just thinking, you know what, maybe they have a good personality, maybe they have some good points of opinions and everything on things that I might like. I mean, they were already playing a game which I had already liked. So, but yeah, the whole ads thing, it can be done right. I do say the way how YouTube does it, it's done right. Ads on YouTube, 2 ads max, one of them unskippable. Yeah, everybody can deal with that. So yeah, Twitter can adopt the same kind of thing, if not make it better. If there is a way to make it better, I'm unsure. There probably is. Who knows?
Advertising platform in the world that strengthens your brand and grows your enterprise. To
Let me
ads
rewind
that is as relevant as possible to fit their needs. Low relevancy ads are spam, but highly relevant ads are actually content. That's fair. Fundamentally, Twitter aspires to be the most respected advertising platform in the world that strengthens your brand and grows your enterprise. To everyone who has partnered with us, I thank you. Let us build something extraordinary together. Now, this was his walking in with the kitchen sink video. Now has 1 million likes.
Okay, so by the way, I did see The Quartering's last video on this, I'm not reacting to that because I'd already watched that and everything. So I kind of expected something like this video would come out, and yeah, if he touches on the points that I wanted to really talk about in the last video and everything, then I get to open up a lot more in this video with this reaction, which I'm really hoping for. If not, at the end, I will just go on a tear, pretty much. Let's continue. This kind of like meme that Elon Musk did with the walking in the office with like just a sink saying let that sink in. The jokes, man. I mean, what the fuck? I like puns and I like dry humor. I don't know why. I'm very awkward.
You know, I think obviously this is a signal here to the existing advertisers. Very, very important revenue source. There are features that people might pay for. I actually thought about, because yesterday Elon basically said that there's going to be more opportunities for content creators, including long form video. Somebody told me that Twitter Blue for $5 will allow you to upload, I think, 10-minute videos, which is fine, you know, perfect for my length of video. And it'd be nice to upload them because, you know, Twitter doesn't exactly promote, like when I put out a tweet and I link to YouTube, nobody sees that tweet because what happens is Twitter sees that people are leaving the platform, so they don't like to promote that.
Oh.
And you have, you know, a lot of open conversation.
You know what, I'm gonna be honest, that actually makes perfect sense though. You know what, why would you basically tell everyone, hey, go to this other platform? And yet that's kind of the way how YouTube deals with a few of their problems. You can't get the attention of YouTube staff sometimes unless if you spam them on Twitter. What the fuck is that? Like, seriously. Oh man. The shit that like I hear about that, it's mad.
Conversation, which is what's really awesome. He said meeting a lot of cool people at Twitter today. He also talked a lot about you know, the possibility of adding video to the platform and paying creators, people who tweet, monetizing that. Now, for me, I don't love seeing ads on Twitter videos, especially when it's like a 30-second video and then they have like a 30-second ad attached to it. They've got to do something like have overlays or something like that, something low.
Let me also say that I am not someone who uses Twitter. However, there was a mention of something about YouTube kind of clone being the game plan for Twitter as of now. Like if Elon Musk's like if he takes over Twitter and everything, which I'm all for it. If that happens, I will actually create an account finally. But yeah, you're looking at someone who doesn't know anything about Twitter. I don't have a Twitter. Yeah.
Lower intrusive.
So all of these things that they're talking about with when it comes to Twitter and everything, I'm learning for the first time, is what I'm saying.
Overlays or something like.
Hey, what happened to the video? Hold on, one sec. I have to refresh. Are you kidding me? 646. I'll refresh the whole page. I have no idea why this stuff just wants to like not work. I should cut this out, but I'm a streamer and I don't edit videos.
For me, I don't love seeing ads on Twitter videos, especially when it's like a.
Okay, and here we go again.
Now, for me, I don't love seeing ads on Twitter videos, especially when it's like a 30-second video and then they have like a 30-second ad attached to it. They've got to do something like have overlays or something like that, something lower intrusive. I don't think I would want to be uploading videos if it was running like nonstop ads, especially if they were shorter videos. But it seems like, it's just done now. Banks are transferring money. Elon Musk tells bankers that he plans to close the deal. Musk held a call Monday with banks providing the $13 million in debt. Banks are now taking the final steps of actually sending the cash. I mean, then you have Twitter employees get that sinking feeling as Chief Twit Elon arrives at Twitter HQ. After the Joker, when the regular people's livelihoods are at risk, Elon Musk visited Twitter HQ ahead of a likely buyout carrying a porcelain sink, a potential sign that he intends to make big changes that Twitter employees fear may include job cuts. There's no deal formally announced. Well, I mean, I would say if they're passing the money, if the money's getting spread around, the deal's done. You're not doing that until the money. You're not doing that.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like,
unless everything's done. Then Elon Musk has acquired Twitter amid Trump concerns. Elon Musk has claimed that, quote, he acquired Twitter in a post to social network, reassuring advertisers that it will stay a safe place for their brands amid fears of his first actions as chief executive will be to restore Donald Trump's account. I don't think...
Wait, what?
I mean, he'd probably restore Babylon Bee first.
I thought Trump was already on Twitter. Did they, like, cancel him from Twitter or some shit? If so, like, that's jokes. That's completely missed me. Yeah, I don't pay attention to, like, political kind of shit that often and everything. So this is all new to me. I like it how he's like, he's basically saying, like, yeah, I'll give you guys Trump again. It's just like his old fencing partner, I think. Not really, though. Trump is out of his league.
Be honest with you. After months of uncertainty whether it or not the deal is going to go through, despite Musk's use of the past tense, he does not, quote, he didn't legally own Twitter at the time sent, and the company continues to trade on the New York Stock Exchange. The final paperwork is expected to be completed this afternoon. In a sign of market confidence that the purchase would go ahead, the platform shares were 1%, rose 1% to $53.90, close to the $54.20 a unit at the agreed price. Stock friends, is that better for him now that the stock is like trading at really what he's paying, $53.94 now? Now they suspended trading at $53.94. So now is it that I don't understand this, so maybe someone can explain, maybe in an
I'm
email
not
in
understanding
the comments.
any point that he's trying to make.
The way
right
I
now.
understand it now is he's only overpaying by 26 cents. Is that right? Or is he still like really, really overpaying? I don't understand.
I don't know. This is to do with shareholders. I have no interest in this.
Everyone had a little fun with the GameStop stuff, but you could see that like mainstream media is freaking out. I mean, that's exactly what it is. Twitter was already scrambling for the midterms.
Shit. He's actually right, because I didn't realize this until just now. We've been through a few different headlines and everything of like different medias and stuff. And the fact that they're all talking about Twitter and Elon Musk now, that's pretty buzzy.
Now comes Musk. Why do you think they're writing this article? Just like, venture a guess. Why do you think they're writing this article? It's because they know that Twitter is extraordinarily important to the left-wing political sphere. They know that it is... Daki, do you want to stay here?
Kitty.
Piss off your tail. There you go. They know that it's extraordinarily important because of the existing left-wing bias that's on the platform. What they're worried about, I think, they'll say, oh, misinformation, or, oh my God, I'm so worried about these. What they're really worried about is losing control. You see this article in the Washington Post, owned by Jeff Bezos.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't trust these old newspaper article like branding fucking things no more. There's too many lies about them. Especially when it comes to like online kind of news. So what I'm talking about is something happens online, it gathers people's attention, and then all of a sudden these newspaper article clippings and everything, they think, oh, this is news, so we should talk about it and everything, yet they don't actually have a clue what the news of like anything in the internet realm is even about, is what I'm saying. And like they kind of pretend that they do, but it's very easy to see through like all of their points and all that kind of stuff. Like whenever they try and say something about like internet news, they're very much out of touch when it comes to like internet news and everything. And this is kind of what Jeremy's saying right here, is once again kind of like confirming that it's like, hey, everybody else is talking about this, we need to talk about this, and that's all. And look at them, they even throwing up like a click, they're throwing in like kind of like a clickbait title and everything. Almost, not really. Maybe they actually felt that way, fuck knows. Who the hell wrote this? I don't know.
Bezos. The social media firm's ongoing shakeup raises doubts about its ability to rein in election lies. That's not actually what they mean. They mean that they don't want the free flow of information for both sides. Now, do political candidates spread misinformation? Yeah, but the thing is, both sides do it. I'm pretty sure everyone's seen those video compilations of like Hillary Clinton and Stacey Abrams, you know, being
you know, another thing with this whole what's going on and everything, and with Elon taking over Twitter and how he's saying that it's going to be like a fair middle ground for everyone, you know, so like that is going to open quite a lot of eyes in everyone, like in the world and everything. When one team is throwing out all of this like accusations and all that kind of shit, and the other team is defending itself, but they're also throwing out accusations of their own, and so it's like, it's just, what would you call that? Kind of like a food fight, you know, pretty much a free for kind of food fight between two teams, and like everyone else is just like watching these two go at it. And you know what happens with like every political kind of decision and everything, everyone's the devil, it's just you choose the lesser devil.
Deniers of results, but nobody ever talks about that. They don't get banned from the platforms. They don't get you know, called treason.
Oops. Let me go back.
I'm pretty sure everyone's seen those video compilations of like Hillary Clinton and Stacey Abrams, you know, being deniers of results, but nobody ever talks about that. They don't get banned from the platforms. They don't get you know, called treasonous because they're Democrats. So I think that's really what they're worried about. Anybody who thought, by the way, and I've said this since Jump Street, anyone who thought that Twitter was going to be able to like return as like, you know, this Wild West, you're an idiot. Like and I said this from Jump Street, you still have to adhere to the rules of Google Play, which includes spurious rules about hate speech and things of that nature. You still have to abide by the rules of the iTunes, the Apple Store. It's not.
With what he's saying, let me switch scenes. Okay, so with what he's saying right now, he's saying that people have to abide by like all these rules and everything, and I'm gonna be honest, from someone who hasn't used Twitter, so take what I'm about to say with a little bit of a grain of salt and everything. Twitter seems like a Wild West already. People are getting cancelled, and sometimes not enough information is being spread. The fact that like people being cancelled and everything didn't actually do some of the things that everyone is saying that they did, and yet no one really cares after the fact. So they still got cancelled nonetheless. I don't know about like any rules or anything, but you just said something about like hate speech or whatever that kind of stuff is, and it actually already seems a little unfair for a few people. Not for everyone, you know. There have been some, I would say, people who have been spotted and cancelled for the right reasons, but yeah, not everyone. I mean, there was like allegations of people who were raped by people and then they got cancelled and everything. Turned out that wasn't the case. However, the damage was done nonetheless, and yeah, it's the world we live in today. I hate this place.
Like, people are going to be able to, you know, be saying whatever the heck they want. I think the bans will lighten, and, you know, the permanent bans will go away for most people. And I think that as long as the rules are enforced equally and the shadow banning and the deboosting goes away, this is a huge win for democracy, a huge win for users, and it makes me want to come back to Twitter now.
I agree with that. Yeah, it's a huge win for the users and everything. And as someone who doesn't use Twitter, this kind of movement, it interests me enough to where I actually want to create an account. I'm not going to create an account unless, you know, things actually follow through. Until then, I don't know if they actually have. It's just people been talking about the banks and everything getting all uppity right now. Or at least this is the first video that I've actually seen on the matter since the Kaotica's last video where he actually walked in. But yeah.
Like, if I start seeing the shadow banning and deboosting go away, like, I'll definitely come back. But
Wait, there's shadow banning on Twitter as well? This is new to me. I didn't know about that.
It just got to the point where it was like the only people I ever interacted with were like, you know, a few fans and then like dozens of super dedicated hate accounts. And it was just boring. So if my actual viewers start to get to see my videos, that might be something. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure, if you haven't yet, that you leave a like on the video.
Okay.
There's a sub purge on Sunday, so I'm reminding everyone, please do make sure you're still subscribed. And if you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing. Obviously, this is going to be a wild story that's going to run for many months.
YouTube subscriber purge.
I can be your dedicated news source on that, bringing you all the updates whenever they come. And I upload 6 days a week. So
this channel's pretty good.
I hope I
quite like
subscription
the
today.
Kaotica's channel and everything. I don't watch them all the time.
We'll talk to you again real soon.
And that's mainly because not everything that, you know, not all of his titles are directed towards me. As a news channel, you're trying to branch out to everyone, not to the few and everything. But every now and then, yeah, I quite like his videos. It's pretty good. He gets the point across. One thing that he didn't talk about in this video, which I was hoping was going to be brought up again, kind of brought it up for a little bit just then, about like a YouTube clone. Okay, so like he did mention something like about a $5 or $10 kind of subscription so that you can post videos on Twitter. If that becomes the case, you know what? I might do it. Yeah. I might do it just for the fact of posting my music on Twitter. See how well it does. Probably not that good. Not that good. Because all I have to post right now is my old music. And I should really be posting my new music, but yeah, it's not finished. But I'm sure I could like post other things and everything. I'm wondering about that. as well, because like it becomes the fact where okay, let me get this off screen. If it becomes to where you have to kind of pay for how you would like upload content to Twitter and everything. That can kind of hurt it. As a content creator, how we're trying to make money, not really lose it. So at the start, unless if you like already have quite a lot of followers and everything, and you have that community, well then, hey, you're gonna do fucking just fine, I think, on Twitter. Someone like me though, who doesn't have an account, pretty much has very small community on YouTube and everything, won't go that well for me. Still though, that's a branch to like get out there a little bit more, so I'd probably follow through. Anyway, that was my reaction for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Once again, this video will be, the link to it will be in a pinned comment down below, so be sure to check them out. Subscribe to the Quartering. That's me. Goodbye.